Hi, welcome back. Pharmacy Tech students. Today we're having a review of some quiz questions. So the first question is, which of the following is not a hormone replacement drug? So here are your options. A, levothyroxine. B, propylthiouracil. C, sitagliptin. D, estrogen. And the answer to this will be C. Number one is sitagliptin. You should know this is not a hormone replacement drug, but rather is an anti-diabetic medication. Okay. The next question is, which is not a manufactured insulin? So this question is asking you to see if you know your insulins. You have A, Lispro. B, Detamir. C, Glargine. D, dulaglutide. The answer to number 2 is D, dulaglutide is not a type of insulin. Okay, this is a potential question you can see on the exam. Okay, number 3, a solution where the drug does not completely dissolve is A, a suspension. B, solution. C, alcohol. D, solid. And the answer to number 3 is suspension, because you have some particles of drugs suspended in a liquid. Okay. Next question, number 4, is asking, all these are considered NSAIDs except A, aspirin. B, acetaminophen. C, naproxen ibuprofen. D, and the answer to number 4 is acetaminophen. All these are NSAIDs, and you know what NSAID stands for? Non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Okay, next question, number 5. Which of the following is equal to 2 ounces? Let's get a new page for this one. So you should know that 1 ounce is equal to 30 mL. So the question is asking for how many mLs, question mark, how many mLs is equal to 2 ounces. Okay, you can set this up as an equation and you can solve and figure out that 2 ounces would be 60 mL. So the answer to number 5 is 60 mL, which is B. Okay. Next, number 6 is asking, what quantity is 3 tablespoons full equivalent to? Make sure you read the questions carefully. You don't want to confuse tablespoon here for teaspoon. Okay. Again, you should know what 1 tablespoon is. 1 tablespoon is equal to 5 mL. Question is asking for the answer in mLs. Okay, and we want 3 tablespoons full. Okay, that is our question. That's what we're trying to solve for. Again, set up your equation, cross multiply. Your question mark ml should be equal to 1 tablespoon is 15 ml. See, I already made a mistake. 5 ml is 1 teaspoonful. Sorry. So if you cross multiply 15 and 3, your answer should actually be 45 ml. See what I mean by read the question carefully? So this case, our answer is D. Alrighty. Number 7. The question is asking for how many mLs is 1.5 quarts. Number 7. 1.5 quarts is equivalent to what? So we're going to find out our answer in mLs. Okay, hold on. Let's get a new fresh page for this so you can see clearly what we are doing. Okay, for this question, you need to know what 1 quart is in mLs. 1 quart is actually 946 mLs. Okay, so we want to know what 1.5 quart is. Question mark. MLs. You can cross multiply and figure out your answer. And that should give you, hold on, let me get my calculator. And then I'll give you a way to remember this. Okay. 1.5 times 946. My answer is 1419 mLs. The closest answer to this is 1440. Some people round up 946 to 950. Okay? So that's what the answer is. You have to pick what's the closest. So how do you remember what quart is? The way I remember 1 quart is sounds like 1 quarter. So 1 quart is close to 1,000 ml, roughly, which is 1 quarter of a gallon. And you should know a gallon is 4,000 ml. So that's the way for you to remember. If that doesn't work, you can just memorize your conversions. Okay? Number 8. What is the generic name of Scalaxin? This is your brand and generic from your top 200. You should just memorize it. The answer is B, metaxalone. Have your flashcards and study. Metaxalone is the generic name for Scalaxin. Okay. All right. Let's see if we can do a few more. Which of the following statements about drug classifications is not true? A. Amiodarone is an anti-arrhythmic. That is correct. So we're looking for the one that is not true. That means the one that is false. So A is correct. Okay. B. Clopidogrel is an antiplatelet. That is correct. Pioglitazone is an antibiotic. That is false. So the answer for number 9 is C, because the L'Occitane is an antidepressant. So hopefully this is a good review for you. Let's take one more question. Number 10. Drugs with the suffix pril are A. Calcium channel blockers, B. Beta blockers, C. Fabric acid, or D. ACE inhibitors. Again, this is a class you just have to memorize and review, and the answer is D. ACE inhibitors. Number 10, D, ACE inhibitors. Inhibitors end in frill. Okay? Thank you for coming to class today, and I hope to see you soon. Remember